He didn't have a license.
What does this man and Donald Trump have in common? Well, apparently we all owe this dude an apology.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in trouble? What?
Yes, we made fun of it on my own program.
To my doctor's office, actually. So,
because it was a viral video going around showing a man showing up to court with a suspended license to a court hearing. And the judge saw that he had a suspended license and said, you need to report straight to jail. Well, apparently he doesn't have a suspended license. So the court got it wrong. The judge got it wrong. They messed up some things. It was rigged against him. And then we mocked him, even though he was in the right.
justice.
We took the side of the judge because we assumed that the court system would never lie. We assumed that the court system was above messing up these little clerical errors or maybe having a biases towards their own people that they're supposed to be passing judgment upon. We assumed that he was in the right. The same people on the internet, the same people in life, the left wing, the right wing, the left wing has been screaming for years on end that the justice system is rigged. The justice system is rigged against black people, against poor people, against immigrants, whatever. The justice system is rigged. But now that Donald Trump has been convicted, guilty, all of a sudden, the comments I receive on my videos about Donald Trump are this. It was a completely fair and non-biased trial. As if the jurors weren't afraid of being doxxed. Could you imagine if they let Trump off, what would happen to those jurors? Antifa would be the first people to find out exactly where each one of these people live and then go after and then harass these people. Oh, that's against the law. Yeah, exactly. Just like protesting at a Supreme Court judge's house. Oh, you mean the left can get away with anything they want because they are whiny and bitchy or claim to be anti-fascist when in fact that they are for the state and they're completely fascist? So we all owe this man an apology. I'm just wondering if people on the left are starting to come to the conclusion that maybe they owe Donald Trump a freaking apology. It's amazing how we don't notice our own biases, our own hypocrisy when it comes to politics sometimes. I mean, even within myself, I notice my own hypocrisy. Where I'm a hypocrite when it comes to the justice system because I was naive enough at one point in my life to believe that, you know, the court system is like this holier than thou system and it shouldn't be questioned. These people are good people. They just want to rule with the law and every trial is fair and they do their best to give a fair trial. And how dare you question these things? The left has been pushing nonstop. And we just got this insane news story that dropped today. That the Wisconsin Attorney General files felony charges against attorneys who aided and worked with Trump in 2020. 2020. Felony charges were filed on Wisconsin on Tuesday against 2 attorneys and an aide. A f***ing aide. Some kid that's just like, yeah, I'm dreaming about one day becoming a lawyer. Wait, you're putting charges against me? An aide who helps submit paperwork. Submit paperwork. I thought the whole point of lawyers was they can just take up anybody. You know, they can defend O.J. Simpson. No one's going to get prosecuted for giving somebody a free and fair trial. I thought we were all about free and fair trials and we were supposed to assume people were innocent. No, not when it comes to Donald Trump. You assume that he is the worst. He's basically Hitler in disguise. He's come back to life. He's been unfrozen in his cryogenic chamber along with Disney. And he is reincarnated into Donald Trump. Filing charges against an aide and 2 attorneys who helped Donald Trump. We're going after lawyers now. So we started with politicians. Now we're going after lawyers. Now who's next? You see the things, and Alex Jones apparently is being raided by the feds every single day. Apparently they're taking away InfoWars. What's next? Me? This is absolutely insane. What kind of country are we? Are we a free and fair country? Are Republicans actually going to do something about this? Or are they just going to do the same things where they bitch and say that the left is overtaking, being aggressive, being fascistic, being authoritarian in the way that they're handling politics these days? Like Johnson says, now Democrats are weaponizing the Wisconsin judiciary system, he posted on X. Apparently, conservative lawyers advising clients is illegal under Democrat tyranny. Democrats are turning America into a banana republic. Oh. I love a well-crafted, worded tweet. Nothing says I'm getting the job done like tweeting at Democrats. And nothing says I'm getting stuff done like maybe doing a hearing, and then you could have your clips where you make it look like you're super tough and you're grilling Fauci. Guess what, Fauci? I'm coming after you. You belong in prison. Are we going to go after him? I had my moment and that was enough for me. I am so sick of Republicans not knowing what time it is. I apologize for all the... I'm sick of it. I'm sick of weak Republicans who don't want to engage in the fight. They want to craft these worded tweets or pretend like, you know, we're the adults. When they go low, we go high, as the Democrats like to pretend that they do. No, when Democrats go low, they go lower. Oh, you want to bring in an America First politician that takes away money from our military industrial complex? Oh, we'll put him behind bars. How dare you? You want to get a guy that actually wants to make America's lives better? Oh, we'll put him behind bars. This is America. We aren't fascist, but we're fascist light. We're going to go after attorneys that help out people who have wrong think. And if you're a Supreme Court justice, we will show up to your house. And if you don't abide by our rules, maybe we'll have an entire summer of love where we'll burn down cities again. And if you're too stupid to know that I'm joking in that last second, I don't know what to freaking tell you. The same people that say the justice system is completely rigged have now completely changed their tone and saying it's a completely fair and balanced and non-biased trial. And Republicans just need to accept it. It's 2024. Things are looking up. How they have changed their tone. How people like myself and maybe you as well were, I didn't take them as seriously as I maybe should have, the people on the left. My hope is that we don't one day just blink and realize we're in a completely lost country. That things aren't like they used to be and they'll never go back again. For the first time in my life, I've considered and thought about, fantasized, moving to a different country. And I never thought I would say that. Like, I don't plan on leaving, but it doesn't feel good here. Things don't feel free here. You know, you have leftists that take over cities, destroy property, people die in their violent protests, riots, and then somehow they go to trial and they get money from it. You watch these DAs just allow criminals to constantly run amok in their streets. Even Alvin Bragg, New York City DA, has lowered the penalty to felonies by 60% in his own city, and then yet they go after Trump for these small, stupid business things. And not even in a federal court. Does this country feel free to you? Going after attorneys who are representing clients is a step in the completely wrong direction. And if you're on the left and you're laughing about this, or think it's great that this is happening, it will happen to you. Because you won't be able to keep up where the line is. What's offensive and not offensive. What's a right think and wrong think. It will get to a point where they will look at you, grab something like a black mug and say, this mug is white. And you're like, I see it, it's black. And they're like, if you don't say it's white, you're going to jail. And then you have to come to the conclusion for yourself. Am I going to dismiss any kind of character I have or integrity I have within myself and say, you know what? That cup is white. I don't see a black cup. And I think we're at that point now. We're at the point now where anybody on the left that's cheering on this kind of insane, aggressive, fascistic tactics, you are the people that when the Nazis were rising up, you were silent. Because it benefited you. But one day it'll get to a point where it no longer benefits you. And you're going to be screaming for mercy, and you're going to be screaming, they were right. I was wrong. I shouldn't have let it get this far. I think it's just incredible that people pretend to be about democracy, freedom, and yet DAs, attorney generals are not allowing for freedom to reign. Please let me know what your thoughts are on this video. We all owe this man an apology who apparently had his fucking license. So no wonder he showed up to court surprised and like, what's happening? What's going on? I'm going to jail over this? This is all happening? And the judge is like, yeah, idiot. This is what I've been told. This is the truth. Just deal with it. And I'm wondering, leftists, I'm wondering people on the left, if maybe there's a part of you that thought maybe this has gone too far. I hope you have the ability, the gall, the fortitude in order to take a step back in your own life from winning and wondering, are we going too far in order to win? Please let me know your thoughts on this. Is the justice system rigged? Or is it completely fair and balanced? Please put in the comments below. Let me know. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly freaking appreciate it. It helps me grow if you're new here. Even if you don't agree with me, I welcome it. This is my thoughts. This isn't effing fact, just so you know. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys live tonight. Okay, peace out.